Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see, we are in deep space. Well, not really deep space, we're still nearby. I just want to give you a quick update on what we're doing with the CV, because I've been doing a lot of work off camera again. So as you can see, I'm starting to do, looking at some of the potential detail options. So I'm thinking for the hangar area, I am going to keep this industrial look that we've got here, and start moving throughout the ship to try and get a better idea of what we want to do for the themes of each room. So as you can see, I've been using the color tool as well as the pattern tool to play around with it, getting away from the solid gray that I normally do. So last time we were together, I was talking about doing the jump room, show you what we ended up doing with this. We did actually play with some of the consoles, and I'll show you the new consoles here in a moment. I'm thinking I'm just going to actually take another set of these here, the holographic displays that you see, and putting them next to it, so there will be 4 of these in here. Actually, I haven't played with the coloring tool on these yet. So it does, so we can actually adjust the color of those a little bit. Okay. No, I think I like that better like that. Yeah. I think I'm going to need to play with the texture tool in here a little bit as well. Do we have... Let's see what we've got in here. What can we do? Let's go with something that has a lot of wiring, or what looks like wiring involved. How about that? Maybe. Now, the reason I'm not applying it to the whole block is because, well, frankly, I'm not wanting it there, so. Oh, yeah, that actually looks pretty good once we start filling it in a little bit. There we go. Because I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with the exterior portion of the blocks, or the exterior facing portion of the block. Come on. Why are you not letting me... Oh, I hate that. It'd be so nice if we could... You know what? I guess I'm going to have to do it to the whole block on this one. There we go. Alright. Don't want to continue to apply it to the whole block. I'm thinking I may change up some of this a little bit later down the road, but I'm liking the motif so far. Yeah, I think that's going to work nicely. And then if we do that, we can actually, let's lighten this up a little bit. Let's go with I don't know, like a let's see. It'd be nice if the patterns actually took to these devices, so you could actually use, in the coloring tool there's an option for a pattern that basically is a work hazard. Let me see if I can, the caution pattern. It'd be really nice if that worked here, but oh well, we'll take what we can get. I'm not quite sure what color I want to use with that. I may even go with a dark blue. Oops. Go ahead and drop this over. And I apologize in advance if it's a little dark in here. I know that we don't have a whole lot of light. Let's go with bright blue. Because I'm looking for something that fits color-wise, but stands out a little bit as well. Okay, so that's the normal color. And and that's the black. I think we'll go with that for now. Maybe I'll put another light down here, like a spotlight, highlighting it or something. Keep wanting... For some reason, I keep trying to set it... Oh, I want that block, not there. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better as far as this particular portion goes. Okay. So do that there, and then we use this here and here. Yep. Okay, so I think we've got most of this room done. Like I said, I am going to put a few more lights in there. I apologize if it was a little dark. We'll try and get that sorted out here in the near future. And then what we're going to do today for the actual... What we're doing today is we'll actually be going back to Aqua and taking on the drone base. I just wanted to give you a quick look to show you what the new holographic displays look like. This is one of the panels. You have this rounded panel, which is actually kind of cool. They basically are recycling a lot of their images, which is fine. This one I think is pretty nice because it works really well as a hangar control. I do wish that the model for this had more of a light feature here on this panel. I think that would look really good. But, you know, also make them light sources so that they cast a little bit of shadow. So, yeah, as you can see, we did add more lights. We've got all of our lights in. We've started working on what will be the wings to the nacelles. And then we are going to have the actual nacelles out here. This will probably be another, I don't know, like 10 blocks wide or something like that from here, counting the entire structure. And what we'll do is we'll actually build the nacelles out, and then we'll cut into them to place thrusters as well as any equipment. So the reason I've got the lights here is we have basically the light posts there to show you where the hangar is, and then this is, in case they ever put a force field system in, this is where the force field will be. So I went ahead and did the off blue coloring for it. But yeah, we actually have, it's pretty much a fully functional ship at this point, minus the main thrusters. As you can see, we've done some texturing up here in the engine room. Got another holographic display, and this is one of the reasons why I'd like to have these as light sources. I think it would be kind of nice to have a small glow area on them. Even if they don't radiate actual light, having them glow a little bit I think would be a nice touch on those. And then just to show you what we've been doing up here, this is the dark room. As you can see, we have a little bit more done in here. I've gone ahead and put the farm plots in. We've got all of our systems in place, and yeah, like I said, it's basically a fully functional ship at this point. So anyway, that's what we've been doing here, and then what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do a cut. We're going to head down to the planet, and we're going to start doing a little bit of a raid on Aqua. Oh yeah, I also was doing some colorizing on the ship. Not sure how I feel about this yet. We'll see. So, whoop, no, you're supposed to open the door. Thank you. Interesting, I was able to open storage boxes through the ship. Alright, so... Now, do I have a light in here? I don't actually have a light in here, do I? It's too bad I can't use those. So what we're going to do is let's go grab... Let's see here. Should have... Oh, we should have the stuff to make a couple of these. I want, what, 4 of those? Go ahead and throw these back in here for now. So we can get away with 2 of these, because we really only need a light inside, because the light does kind of pass through walls still. And we're going to put that right there. And then we will put one there. Okay, and that gives us a little bit of light. Do we have... Actually, you know what? I can put one on the front of this thing too, can't I? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is when I get down to the planet, is I'm actually going to leave the ship over at the old base and then hoof it over to the station, well, to the drone base, mainly because of the fact that I'm trying to figure out a good way. That's the one thing about using these odd shaped blocks, is you never get these things to match up quite the way you want them to, but alright. Well, if it's not going to match up the way I want, we're going to go ahead and just place them anyway. So, and I want one of these on the bottom. Howdy, puppy. Once again, puppy wanting to be internet famous. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to... Cool. There we go. And then I will probably end up putting in a little bit of texturing on the ship as well. But yeah, like I said, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a cut. We're going to head back to Aqua. I'm going to drop the ship off at the base, and then we are going to hoof it over, and I will bring it back when we're closer to the drone base. Alright? See y'all shortly. And welcome back, all. And as you can see, we have a whole lot of hatred down there. We've got 3 drones floating around. We've got the base, and we have a troop transport sitting there, on top of all of the guns. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to see how close I can approach. Looking at it, I know it's probably really dark on screen, and I do apologize again for that. Unfortunately, light in this game doesn't carry very far, so even if I bring portable lights with me, you're not going to see a whole lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here until we start getting a little bit more sunlight in the game, and then I will bring you back. But I just want to show you basically what we're looking at right now. Oh, so this is going to be interesting to say the least. All right, well, as we camp out here, we will be right back. Hi all, welcome back. And so what I decided to do was to go do a little bit of mining while we were waiting off camera, and I ended up getting attacked by 3 drones. Not quite sure where the drones came from, because we were watching the mining or the drone base, and there was nobody around. So let's go ahead and get us over here as quickly as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish doing up a little bit of mining. I've already grabbed some magnesium. I'm going to grab a little bit of iron. And basically, I'm going to create some more ammo while we're still waiting for the sun to catch up to us. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I am going to do another cut right here, and I will bring you back as soon as we have anything else to report. But so far, it's been, outside of those couple of drones, it's been fairly quiet, so it should be okay. Alright, so yeah, we will be right back. Alright, and we are back. So I've got the SV producing ammo for me. We've got a bunch of drones in front of us. We've got the drone base over there. And one of the things that I have found is that they have increased the range on some of the cannons. The drone base is now firing at about 400 meters away. When you get inside 400 meters, the base is going to start shooting. So we'll see if that holds true when I get down to the bottom of this hill. You know what? Let's do it this way. Yep, there it is. So yeah, you get into about 400 meters. Oh, come on. I was nowhere near that. Yeah, so you get inside about 400 meters and the drone base goes crazy. Okay, so what we're going to do then is see if we can not get killed while we are doing this. Jetpack is not wanting to be on at this point. We need to get out of here. Alright. So as you can see, base raids are a little bit more challenging now. So we've got the drones closing in on us, which is fine. I would rather have them coming over here than going towards our vessel. The question is can I get close enough to even try and take out the cannons? Yep, there they go. Time to move. Okay, that is just crazy. So what it looks like we're going to need to do is for the drone bases, we're going to try and get in a little bit closer. Hoping that... Whoa, hello. That was a bad spot to peek out. What I'm hoping is if I can get over to that ridge line, I'm going to have to swing around, obviously. But if I can get over to that other ridge line there, I might be able to get a little bit closer. Because as you can see, this is way too far, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do any real damage to the drone base. Whoa. Oh. Hi, how you doing? Okay, so you're not shooting at me right now. Yeah, see, I can't hit the drones from here. So we're going to have to go... You know, it would be really funny is if I just dug a hole and dug a tunnel over to the base. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Hey guys, how you doing? Surprise. Okay. And I am starting to get hungry in game. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of nourishment, because what I may need to do is I may need to rethink this assault. I was not expecting the recent changes to the defensive perimeters of these bases to be quite as extensive as they are. So I may need to fall back and rethink this. Maybe even put some rocket launchers on the ship, or build a ship specifically for assaulting this. Oh, hello, what are you? You're the base, or you're the village. Crash Titan, which does have a couple of thrusters on it. And a drone sitting there protecting it, huh? Alright, so I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to rethink this whole drone base raid here, because I'm not seeing... Well, let's see if we can... Let's see what happens when we get a little bit closer. Because we are able to kind of get near it. And if I can get a little bit closer, we should be able to get in there, but... Oh, they saw us. Thankfully, they didn't start shooting at us yet. Okay, so we are able to get a little bit closer over here. See what happens over here. See, we're able to get to about the 250 mark. So we could get... This gets us in range at 224. This gets us in range for the rocket launcher. It's one drone down. And now they're going to come over and take a look and see what happened to their buddy. And they're going to have issues too. Whoops. Not good. This is not a time to run out of ammo. Oh, hello. Now, are you guys going to start... Did you already start shooting at me? See, not quite close enough. Whoa, that's not good. Not quite close enough to be able to actually They're a lot more accurate than they used to be. Alright. So, if I make a mad dash across open terrain, I might be able to make that without dying. The question is is my luck gonna hold out? So we go ahead and get them to fire. See if we can get them to fire over here again. Oh, that's not good. But on the flip side, it's nice of them to give us a little bit of a gully to work from. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's nice of them to make it a little easier for us to get close to them. You're at 205. You're just outside of range. I need to get into about 180 or so. So if I get here... and we start digging down a little bit. See, I was only kind of joking before about doing this, but hey, if it works. Wait for the smoke to clear. Nope. So still not quite where we need to be. So down further we go. Am I under one of the drones? Alright, so I'm going to keep doing this for a little bit and get us in a position to start assaulting this base. Hopefully. See how this all works out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here. I know it's a little bit of a cliffhanger, huh? So when we come back on Monday, we will be in position to start raiding this base. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take off. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Happy Friday, everybody. Don't forget, we do have the live stream this evening. That is at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific. And yeah, so I hope everyone has a great day. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions, throw them down in the section below. You know the routine by now. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing on YouTube. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day. If I see you tonight, I will see you there. If not, I hope you have a fantastic weekend as well. And as always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. How close does this get us? Is this close enough to start? It worked. It gets us close enough to where we need to be. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and take the first one. One down. Two more to go. So I have to be inside about 170. Somewhere around 170, 175. Okay. Good to know.